Welcome everybody. In today's video, we will be taking a look at yet another Nextool. And this is one that's probably one of their more popular models because it's just so unique and funky for how multi-tools work. And it is the Nextool Flagship Pro. This thing is quite interesting. I love this little tool. I've carried it a little bit. This is definitely unique. We start off, we've got a nice big pair of pliers with replaceable wire cutters on it. I will say right off the bat, I don't know how good or bad it is for the wire cutters. For some people, right there at the bottom, you kind of see a little bit of air at the hard wire cutters, which that might be fine for the hard wire cutters because it might snap more because it's brittle. But just so you know. But that, I mean, I've done the coat hanger test and stuff on this, and these cutters have held up really well. I like how they do. These are better than Leatherman's wire cutters that were on the Garage series that kept breaking all the time, you know. And then the biggest claim to fame probably is the scissors. Got nice big fold out scissors here, and when you compare those to the size of a Victorinox scissor, you see that you're getting a lot more real estate here. A lot more snip for your sizz. You know, nice big scissors, dedicated scissors. You can even take the hinge apart in order to clean the scissors and stuff. Like, that is just so nice. Clean and sharpen, all that. I like to grab it like this with 2 fingers at the bottom, 2 fingers at the top, but you can go all the way out like that. I just find it more comfortable to grab it like that. Nice little tink right there. Beautiful little sound. Got the saw blade. Is that peanut butter on my hand? I swear, I do apologize. I had myself a peanut butter sandwich and some peanut butter got through. I do apologize. The saw is okay. I've cut through a branch with it. It works. Could be more aggressive. And from a company that has made more aggressive saws, like on their W4 and stuff, like, I know they can do better. This is not their best saw. It works. It's not bad. I've seen better, but it's good. I like it. Big honkin' knife blade. Big as a Leatherman Surge blade, if that gives you any comparison there. Fairly decent steel. I've been cutting with it at work, breaking down cardboard boxes. I haven't had to touch it up too much, so pretty happy with that. All of this locks open, so it's not UK legal. I do apologize to the UK people, but this ain't for you probably. But nice big blade. Love the big blade. Locks up solidly. There's metal washers on everything. Locks up. There's very little play or wiggle on anything. Nothing to be nothing barely noticeable or to worry about or anything like that. And then the slip joint small tools here, which this is where I would maybe like to see them change up a little bit, is instead of having these 3 small tools, have like a 1/4-inch bit driver, because I think you could fit that in here. It'd be neat to have like a little 1/4-inch bit driver down in there, because some of these tools are a little unique. We'll go with that. This is pretty standard, a cap lifter and a flathead. I do enjoy this. We also have a little glass breaker right here. A little interesting tidbit. Next up we have a can opener, which I really don't know why multi-tools do can openers anymore, but que sera, I would rather see something else in place of that. But that's just me. That's not any detriment to the tool. This is a pretty nice can opener. It's angled. It's wedged. Got a wire stripper right there. This works really well. And then we have, this is the scariest one here, a Phillips driver and a gut hook, which, opening it up, you end up wanting to transition your thumb, and I could just see you nip that little bump on the middle of your thumb right off with the thumb nicker, and I don't know why they would put that on here. I'd rather see the Phillips on the can opener than on this. This is just dangerous, and I don't like the tool. I love the tool as a whole, everything about this Flagship Pro, but this is probably the tool I like the least, and would rather see them just do a plain Phillips driver with no gut hook, or take the gut hook and make it part of the can opener. make a divot in there and do that. I would rather see that, because you would be aware of the blade because it's a can opener. The Phillips, you grab it, and then you want to readjust. You want to pinch it there, but that's just blood waiting to spew. So I would rather just do that, but I don't know. I would rather replace all three tools with like a 1/4-inch bit driver or something else, but that's me. Overall, if you are new to multi-tools and you just kind of want something to get the ball rolling, get the Nextool Flagship Pro. This thing here is quite good. I actually enjoy this. They come in a couple different colors. It's all pretty well made. Like, everything is solid. It doesn't wibble or wobble or waggle. Locks up really nice. Customer service is really good. If you do have problems, there is also a wire cutter here at the bottom. Cuts through a Q-tip nice and easy. You almost don't see that there, but there is a little bypass cutter at the very base with like a little crimper beside it. Very interesting little tool there. Do like that. This is very ergonomic. It looks a little funky on screen perhaps, but when you get one in hand, you realize just how nice it is. Even holding it this way is pretty good. And it just looks neat having the little swoop and stuff. And I'm not a fan of swoopy multi-tools, but this is a swoopy multi-tool that I like. This is unique. I do enjoy this. I highly recommend getting one if you're halfway interested in checking these out. The tool does come with a QR code on it, which I will scan that sometime and see what that goes to. But they sent this out to me to test and review. I'm glad they did. I'm going to carry it. I love this tool. My favorite tool ever? Probably not. I collect a lot of multi-tools, and my use case is very niche, and so I've got some tools that I like better. But is this a tool that, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 I despise, 10 I just cannot replace it with anything else? This is a high 8, I would say. This is, because the big scissors puts it up to a high 8, almost a 9. Like, this thing is, these scissors are just fantastic. Going through, snip off cardboard, this thick cardboard, which that's going to be in a review down the road. Maybe not a big review, maybe more of a YouTube short series thing, but this thing here is just phenomenal. I love it. Go check it out. And yes, you can open all tools at the same time. It's just so neat how it's like they instead of thinking outside of the box, Nextool just decided reshape the box. That's just such a unique concept for them. Just reimagine the box, and then you can make whatever you want. Because, you know, most multi-tools are either Swiss Army knife style or basic plier style, and everything is small aside from the pliers. Like here, you've got 4 large tools. You've got scissors, knife blade, pliers, saw. Like, all of these are just huge tools, all in your pocket. And this is very pocketable, very comfortable in the pocket, in my opinion, unless you're wearing skinny jeans. But I wear normal loosey-goosey jeans. This goes right in the front pocket, back pocket, no trouble at all. Love this tool. So, if you have been somewhat interested in checking out the Nextool branded tools, I highly recommend them. The W4, the S11 Pro is my absolute favorite of the series so far. The Nextool Flagship Pro is absolutely fantastic. Go check them out. It's all wonderful. So I don't think you can go wrong. I think Leatherman really has some serious competition here with this brand. They're just so innovative, and they're thinking outside the box, reimagine the box to think outside the box. It's just wonderful altogether. So, thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Hope it helps you build your EDC to your standards. And until the next time, farewell, carry well, and bye-bye.